Are you or a loved one disabled? Do you feel alone, lost, and confused as to how to win your Social Security case? If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have so many questions and you're desperately looking for the answers. Hi, my name is Avi Libovic, and I'm the owner at Benefits for All and the lead attorney at Avi Libovic and Associates. Over the course of my 20-year career, I've overseen the processing and screening of over 500,000 disability cases, working with the largest hospitals, neighborhood clinics, primary care physicians, and even individuals who had no access to care at all. My strategies for how to win the case have made me one of the top experts in Social Security law in the entire nation. My life and my career were going great. And then one day it all came crashing down. It started first with some abdominal pains. And before I knew it, I'd been admitted to the hospital several times and I required multiple surgeries. I found myself unable to work and disabled and in desperate need of my own benefits. I understand exactly how you feel. I was in your shoes. And I'm going to take you through the process and help you and give you everything that I know so that you can win your case. I'm recovered and I'm back at work. And I have a newfound passion for helping disabled people because I myself have been there too. Call our office today for a free screening and to see how we can help you with your Social Security case. At the same time, enjoy these videos and webinars that we've prepared to you to help you understand how to win your Social Security case. Hi everyone, this is Avi Libovic and you're watching another amazing webinar brought to you by Benefits for All, where we teach you how to win your Social Security case without having to pay the costs of an expensive attorney. I'm crossing back into Oklahoma. I've enjoyed so much the whole border region between Oklahoma and Arkansas, and for a while we had Oklahoma and even Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas. There's so much going on over there by Oklahoma that whether you're coming in from the north, south, east, or west, you're gonna find something that you love. I encourage you all to come down here, check it out. It's another amazing state in our amazing country, and we are so lucky every day as I watch the 2016 elections unfold. It's now November 2016, the elections are a few days away. As I watch it unfold, everyone on the edge of their seat, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. Which way is Oklahoma gonna go? Blue, red? We're gonna have to see what happens in the coming days, okay? Very exciting. But in the meantime, whether it's blue, whether it's red, the Social Security Administration is a federal program. The state only provides a supplement on top of the federal payment, so there's a state payment on top of the supplemental payment. There's a supplemental state payment on top of the federal payment by Oklahoma. But many of you are probably asking, so what are my chances of winning if I live in Oklahoma? So let's go ahead and let's look at it. As I've gone in so many other states and webinars, I've broken down how the entire country is doing and then how the state is doing. We're going to again go see how the United States, the country nationally, what the averages are, and then what the Oklahoma averages are. And again, I like to break it down. As you remember, we have the application, we have the reconsideration, and then we have the hearing. So let's break down what the win rates are in all three of those areas. When dealing with the application in Oklahoma, the national rate is 32.1. Out of every 100 applications that are submitted, only 32% of them are going to win. It's not a great number. And unfortunately, the number in Oklahoma is much worse. From every 100 applications that are submitted, only 28.6 are approved. It's about 3 points less than the national average. It's not great. It's a problem. It's a problem for me and it's a problem for you. Let's see what the rest of the numbers show. The request for reconsideration nationally is 11.3 approval rate. Oklahoma, one more time, unfortunately, is a 9.6 approval rate. As I've discussed, the reconsideration level is really an opportunity for the Social Security Administration to separate the good claims from the bad claims, the authentic claims from the forged claims, the sick from the healthy, the good from the bad, so to speak. They don't want to spend all this money on people who are not truly disabled. This money is for people who are disabled. So the reconsideration is a terrific in-between area between the application and the judge to go and weed out those claimants who they feel are not really eligible. They're not really eligible. They don't meet the listings for disability benefits. So it is natural across the state to have, across the country, to have a very low approval rate. And unfortunately in Oklahoma, again, the judges are a little bit more conservative over here. So you have a little less. Out of every 100, we said 9.6 are going to be approved. So what's with hearing, right? You've lost your application. Unfortunately, you didn't succeed in your reconsideration. Within 60 days, you could still go ahead and you could still pick and opt to submit an appeal for a hearing before a administrative law judge. I apologize, but the trucks. As you can see, the interstate is booming. The commerce in and out, the import and exports of Oklahoma are unmatched. So what happens at the hearing level? Well, nationally, the approval rate at hearing level before a judge is 58.3. 58.3 of all cases that are submitted will win at hearing. Once again, unfortunately, what can I say? Oklahoma's below the national average, 51.8. So the reality is that applying for disability benefits in Oklahoma is possible. It is an option and you should use it. And if you're truly disabled, you will win, because I'm going to help you fix up your case. I'm going to help you, so to speak, squirt whipped cream and put a cherry on top of your application. You may have 100 applications that go through and they're all bland and they're all boring and none of them stand out, but I'm going to teach you how to make your application sparkle. I'm going to teach you how to make sure you are one of the few people who are in the winning category of the applications, the winning category of the reconsiderations, and the winning category of the hearings. Not everyone knows how to move themselves from a loser to a winner. Not everyone knows how to condition themselves and place themselves, not just from a loser to a winner. Many people don't know how to go ahead and, what's the right word to say it? It's not decorate, it's present, right? Presentation, right? I'm standing in front of the sign and I just go like this, Oklahoma. Now, if I was on Wheel of Fortune, Vanna White, you guys remember about it? You go like, oh, Oklahoma, oh, Oklahoma. You know, you do it in a very dramatic, theatrical, marketing fashion. I'm going to teach you how to do the same thing with your application. Instead of it just being an SSI application, it's going to be an application. It's going to jump out at the people at the district office, right? Because we need the district office to review your citizenship, your residency, your income, your resources. And we need your medical records to pop. And we're going to have the people in the DDS office, Disability Determination Services, jump out because what? They're going to see how amazing and how up to date and how perfect your medical records are. Oklahoma is a state that, although it's difficult and it doesn't have the best win rates, it is possible to win. No one should ever think that it is not possible to go ahead and to win their case, and we're going to show you how to do that. I think the one other point that I want to bring out in terms of Oklahoma, and I'm just referencing my notes over here, is that the amount of time that a person has to wait for their hearing. In many states, we know that the time period from the request for hearing until the actual hearing date can vary tremendously. For the most part, we're seeing about a year. At least with Oklahoma, what I can tell you is that the wait time from when you request a hearing until your hearing is not so bad. It's not great, but it's not so bad. Whereas the rest of the country nationally is at 349 days, just shy of a year. You guys are at 330 days. I shouldn't really say not so bad. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm sorry. 330, 349, you're only talking about 2.5 week difference. So we don't want to have you wait that long. We know the application level could take anywhere from 6 to 8 to 9 months, depending on how quickly you go ahead and provide them with their requested information. We know the reconsideration period, again, could take anywhere from 4 to 6 months or longer. And now if you have to wait 330 days plus for a hearing, you're talking about, again, about a 1.5 to 2 year process from beginning to end. What I would recommend so that you don't have to wait that long is you go online and you download the webinar that I gave at Seven Falls in Colorado Springs, Colorado, that talks about on-the-record decisions. If you've made it past application, if you've made it past the reconsideration, now you're at the application, and now you're at the hearing level before a judge, and you just need those benefits, you cannot wait the 330 days, you may want to consider submitting an on-the-record decision request. What is an on-the-record decision request? How do I put it together? Who do I submit it to? Download that webinar and you're going to get all the information. My friends, these webinars are for you. I know the information. I'm giving it to you. It's really a gift. I don't need to be running around the country. I don't need to be doing these webinars. I could sit very comfortably in my office and I could very confidently be able to go ahead and pick up clients and retain clients just locally or on the internet. But it is my goal to go ahead and to go to these communities and to go to these states and to go to these cities and to understand the people, understand the flavor. Oklahoma does not feel like Los Angeles. Oklahoma does not feel like New York. Oklahoma is definitely not Florida, okay, or New Mexico. So our job is, when putting together a application, reconsideration, and a hearing request, when understanding the records, the medical records, and the level of medical documentation that is expected by the judges, every state has a little bit of a different feeling to it. I'm here because I want to know the feeling in Oklahoma. I'm here because when you call me, I want to be able to say, yes, I was there, I get it, I know what you're talking about. It's not Los Angeles, it's not New York, it's not Florida, it's Oklahoma, and this is what we have to do for Oklahoma. My name is Avi Libovic, www and Benefits for All. I hope you'll check it out. I hope you'll tell your friends about it, because these webinars could change your life. They could get you the benefits that you need and the medical attention that you need, and it's something that you deserve, and it's something that you've been waiting for a very, very long time. I hope that you are able to learn from these webinars and enjoy these webinars, and I will teach you how to win your Social Security case without having to pay the cost of an expensive attorney. Thank you very, very much. I'm Avi Libovic, www and Benefits for All, Oklahoma, and Benefits for All. Thank you very, very much.